Previously on Roll Britannia.
What are you doing here? Put your animals away.
What do you mean by animals? I've got no animals here.
These, I coat them on.
Automatically turning to Keth.
I'm a dragon, Keth. I like invisibility. And I can fly.
Boulder, like creature with stumpy appendages.
Are you here for the big tournament?
Yes.
It was just here.
What's happening?
The hot air balloon's gone.
Sounds like Cyril to me. What would I know?
Emperor Keth.
Harry.
I thought it would be fun if we lick the trophy.
Don't tell anyone I let you in, alright?
Hey, Keth.
What is it, Barry?
It's cognac.
I'll smack him in the face with a bottle of wine.
Malrus, what are you doing? Stop it.
We need to find out where the trophy is. How can we do that?
We've got to search the place.
An alarm begins to sound.
That's our cue to go.
Jeff, grab that trophy, but make it invisible.
This trophy
Derek, do you fancy grabbing that trophy?
What happened to Jeff when he grabbed it?
Felt really radiant for a moment, hit a wall.
One last chance then.
You now have the trophy.
Catch, give me Bob.
Malrus?
I'm not coming out.
Right, let's go.
Do you still have that light?
Right, we're out.
Shuttle the train that's off the track. Jamie.
It's that kid again. Let's get him. What the hell's going on?
Malrus, I need you, buddy. I hope you're in there.
Derek, what's going on?
Just gotta survive and get the hell out of
Basically,
here.
Malrus, mission complete.
Hovering over the top of the balloon, shoot the Toasty McToast face lighter.
Incoming!
It starts to drop. On to Derek.
Oh, fuck.
The Guardian Nugger eyes up Malrus, Keth, and Derek. You vanish,
What the fuck?
leaving just Jeff.
I'm all alone again.
Bright white light bursts forth, and you feel yourself beginning to grow.
Done.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. I think the only sensible thing is to jump straight back into
I
it
think we'll
because,
have to.
well, I mean, we left it on quite a cliffhanger last time. Malrus was dead, Derek was dead, Keth was dead.
Am I dead?
Everybody's dead.
Oh, shit.
Dave.
Oh no.
Everybody.
And now here comes your new characters from Roll Britannia.
I'm going to play Jeff the baker.
And Jeff, the candlestick maker.
And we're just going to run a shop for a while.
Yeah. You open your own branch of IKEA, and meatballs occur.
Well,
that's just
we do
what
need a
happens.
butcher
They don't actually
as
have
well.
chefs at IKEA. You know that. They just grow them there.
Growing meatballs.
You should see him roaming
the
the
meatball
fields.
plant.
The fields of
Yeah.
Sweden
Yeah,
are packed
they're
with
free-range meatballs.
Right.
Guys, those are
When
pigs.
we last played, you were all dead, apart from Jeff, who had started glowing mysteriously and bursting forth with glorious
Purpose.
and light. And his shape was growing and changing.
Oh. Steady.
And Malrus is on a boat, and Derek is alone in Neverwinter. Keth is lost in the woods, like Little Red Riding Hood, and
I'm all alone.
Malrus is like Pie.
Yeah, I'm like Little Red Roadman Hood in the
Yes,
streets of Neverwinter.
you've got your man back
Yeah.
with you.
I
So
didn't think we'd say the word roadman in this.
this light that is emanating from Jeff is growing, and so is your shape. You were this sort of cat-sized penis. Yes.
No! I cannot take it!
Let's set the line up. Hold on. Let's be fair. Malrus, I'm gonna set you up for this, right? This light is growing a lot, and so is your
Penis.
Worth it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Um,
Moving on.
So, Jeff, you were sort of this cat-sized figure before.
Yeah.
Now you're a
Sort of
hog-sized figure.
Butterfly-winged
Anything's
dragon. I mean, this new shape it's bigger than that.
Is it bigger than a dog? Because I want to be bigger than David.
It's bigger than a dog.
What kind of dog?
Any kind of dog.
Any known dog.
It is bigger than that.
Okay, let's go with other. Is it bigger than a horse?
It's bigger than a horse.
Okay, didn't expect that to be a
rhino.
yes.
How many hands is Jeff?
I'm not. Hold on. I'm gonna have to Google how many feet a hand is.
Well, the hand's not a foot.
What a sentence that is! How many feet are in a hand? Boom! And Google explodes.
Hold on. Here we are. Right, ready? I'm doing this now. We've gone down this road.
We've committed.
How many feet are in a hand?
Oh God, his phone's smoking. His phone's smoking.
One hand is 4 inches. That didn't actually help me with my conversion, but thank you.
So 3 feet.
Hey Siri.
So 3 hands or a foot.
3 hands and a feet.
3 feet make a yard.
1 hand equals 0.33 feet.
Yep.
How many barleycorns in an inch?
So you've got 3 feet in a hand. No, 3 hands in a feet.
Who came up with imperial measurements?
3 feet in a hand. That's 3 hands in a feet.
Unless it's a person, I don't know how many it is.
What fresh hell have I created?
There you go.
You'd expected Google to break down, but we have.
It's 3 hands and a feet. So how many feet?
Look,
how many feet high? And
then times it by 3.
How many feet do you think an elephant is?
What?
4.
4?
4 feet.
He's never going to turn back now, is he?
He has 4
front,
feet.
Left, front, right.
No,
back left,
all right, yes,
back
thank
right.
you. How many feet tall do you think an elephant is?
To the shoulder.
15?
Where you measure a horse.
Yeah, to the shoulder.
12?
How many?
An African elephant,
15?
let's say. Not a European one.
Okay.
Or even in...
I'm not going to lie. The difference of country and origin of the elephant isn't really making much difference here. I'm guessing at 15 for an
Well, they're
elephant.
different sizes.
15 feet. Yeah, it's bigger than 15 feet.
Oh, shit.
30 feet.
It's not quite 30 feet. It is
29
feet tall, this shape.
Oof.
And it seems...
66 hands for those counting.
66 hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, seems spiky in nature. Not spiky like a porcupine might be, but spiky more like... I want you to think more sort of Stegosaurus sort of spiky. Quite chunky spikes.
Ooh.
Yeah. In fact, I want you to picture in your mind... Do you remember
Are they quills, like a porcupine?
do you remember seeing the movie from the late 90s and early noughties? What was it called? Godzilla. That's the one. Yes, the really terrible one.
Is
I
that the
want you
one with
to
the
picture
monkey?
those kind of spines on this shape that is emerging from this light. In fact, I want you to picture a sort of quite similar sort of face to that as well, with probably a comparable number of teeth appearing and sprouting from this shape 2 arms with sharp talons.
Are they tiny?
No.
Okay.
No, they're not.
Are
They're
they
quite
invisible?
lengthy. And some powerful, sharp back legs and a long, spiny tail. And some fairly minuscule butterfly wings.
Like the caterpillar in A Bug's Life.
I'm a beautiful butterfly. Yes, exactly like
to a
that.
party.
And as the light begins to fade, we see now, standing in this scene, a monstrosity of a figure. Armoured and ferocious looking. And, Jeff, I would like you to, please, open the Monster Manual to page 286.
Open it to page awesome.
Of course, I'll just pick that up here and rifle through these pages of
The official
Monster Manual.
Monster Manual? Yep.
Yes, of course. And because yours is digital, you will find on page 286 of the Monster Manual, Anne Tarask.
Oh.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm looking forward to hearing Jeff's Tarask voice.
Only this Tarask has tiny butterfly wings.
What? What's your new voice going to be, Jeff?
For those who probably aren't familiar
boy.
with Anne Tarask, it is probably one of the scariest creatures in the Monster Manual. That is sort of not.
Shit! I'm looking. What it can do?
I mean, outside of things that are sort of archdemon type things, in terms of physical
It's the party
damage, there
killer.
are a few things in this manual that would do more bitey, stabby,
Can I just point
slashy,
out,
kicky damage.
that's
Yes.
probably the most hit points he's ever going to have in his life.
that might be more hit points than he'll have collectively.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
I think
Enjoy them while they last.
Do I need
Yeah.
to? Can I leave the island?
Screw you guys.
I'm going ham. I mean, it's up to you. You're in charge. You are this creature. You can try and do whatever you would like to try and do.
Have you developed a thirst for radioactive material?
And an unquenchable hatred.
Although you do notice that in the gigantic clawed hand of this ferocious and slightly hilariously winged Tarask, you can just about make out a tiny lighter.
Yep. Like rolling around his fingers like it's a poker chip.
Yes.
Oh, I wish Keth could have seen this.
Well, okay. Fuck.
So standing in front of you, well, I say standing, sort of cowering below you slightly, is the snake-like figure of the Naga and the now quite short figure of the ogre, and the two slightly singed and bruised figures of Jesse and Jamie and Mouse. In a smouldering wreck of a hot air balloon, surrounded by two very, very large hempen sacks containing what appear to be a number of icosahedral things.
Cathedrals?
Yes, cathedrals. It's a bag full of cathedrals. The Pope is there, and he shits in the woods. What? Hold on.
James is having a meltdown. Don't be alarmed, ladies and gentlemen.
Something happened.
We need to go reset James.
Jeff, what are you doing?
I'll be over there soon.
Can you turn him off and turn him on again?
Yeah,
I've gone from being able to do not a massive amount, seeming to be able to do anything I want in the world.
I mean, this is god-level creature right here.
Thank you for this. So, let's not abuse this.
Pretty much anything you want is on the table.
I would like to grab hold of I want to grab hold of Jesse and Jamie. And as I do so,
I mean, you're going to roll to hit.
Yeah. Okay. But I bet
before we go any further, roll to hit.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. So I've got to have some pluses here. I just don't know what I'm adding because I rolled a 5.
Have you got the stat sheet in front of you?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got it here. But so I'm to hit.
Yes.
Jesse and Jamie.
I
just want to grab.
Trying to grab Jesse and Jamie. So I mean, this would. Yeah, this is just roll.
I rolled a 5.
I mean, okay.
It's a typical.
What's your
Strength plus 10.
Strength,
Constitution
plus
10.
If it's a strength, because I'm just trying to grab them, then 15.
Okay. I mean, I would say that it's because this will be a claw attack. Yes. I mean, if you're trying to grab them with your hands,
I don't want to hurt them.
Yeah, that's fine. But let's say this is a claw attack. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
okay,
plus
so
19
I get plus 19 to hit. So yeah,
Wow.
that's 24 then. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. So I've got them in my hands, and now I know that I'm at this point. I'm aware that they can't understand me. So I'm going to look down.
Because what will happen now is that a monstrous voice will shout out, "Jeff Silverbow."
But I'm actually
if you try and talk,
I'm going to pull them to either side. So I'm not holding them aside my head, and I'm going to look down at the Guardian Naga and the Ogre, and just be like, "Right, I think we should have a little bit of a chat." You and I'm going to turn and face towards the snake. I'm going to bring back my friends in the next 5 seconds, or he is getting eaten. 5, 4, 3.
Okay. Calm down.
2.
Do anything your regrets.
And he sort of goes, and the other three of you, suddenly reappear in the places you were.
Oh, thank God.
What? What is that?
Now next. All right, lads.
What?
Lads, it's me.
Jeff?
It's Jeff. Just calm down a sec. I'm on a roll. I've
Question. Sorry, I do have a technical question here. If you're holding Jesse and Jamie, one in each hand, Where is the JML Toasty McToast?
I drop that. It's baby piss now, mate.
Can I roll to investigate, see where it is?
I mean, you might be able to in a minute. Go on, what's happening?
I'm still chatting to the snake.
You wouldn't know that it was missing yet.
Fine enough.
The second thing is you are both going to get back in your balls, or, again, I'm going to eat you.
It's a fair choice.
Roll intimidation.
Sick. Okay.
I'm going to... yeah.
Intimidation is constitution, isn't it?
Charisma,
sorry.
another thing.
Nice one.
This is your second worst score, so
14.
A 14. Okay, let's do some actual rolling here. Let's do some D&D.
Let's see him rolling.
Oh, the ogre,
Plus a million.
being the dumbass that it is, rolled a natural 20
Oh my
charisma
god.
saving.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So the Naga definitely just jumped straight back into its icososphere. The ogre, being a fucking idiot, is going to attack you, I guess.
Can I finish my multi-attack? Because if I've used my
Boot
2
it.
claws, my multi-attack allows me to have one attack with my horn.
Yeah,
one with
it
my
lets
bite.
you attack with every limb.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've used my 2 claws. So at this point, as he didn't do what I'm going to say, can I
ogre
swallow
is going
him?
to swing his club in your direction.
I would like to swallow the ogre.
Okay, roll to hit.
Right,
I'm
swallow.
fairly certain. I don't actually think you can miss this unless you roll a 1.
Wow.
Don't speak too
that's a
soon.
19.
Plus 19. I'm just for fairness, I'm going to check. Yeah, it's got an armor class of 11, so
So he gets swallowed. So
excellent.
I make a bite attack. He is now basically
Now, I don't.
He's grappled basically.
So yes, you inhale an ogre.
And then I guess I want to headbutt the basket of the hot air balloon, just generally out the way.
Swallowing and
Just
horning.
It's on the ground.
Yeah, I just want to horn it like ooshk,
Okay.
out the way.
Roll to hit.
Roll to
Ooh.
horn.
That is a 9. But I
Yeah,
get.
I mean, it's a
my
plus
horn.
19.
Yeah, I know. So 20.
Roll damage.
It's 2d10.
No, it's 4d10 plus 10.
Sorry, I'm not used to these kind of level of things.
I'm also not used to you rolling like actually more than 1.
I know. Good rolls and a sick creature. Could be dangerous.
Turns out he just needed to be the most powerful monster in existence.
What?
18,
He needed high stats to be better at
19.
D&D.
So I've got 19 plus 10. That's
He
29.
needs to be a godlike creature.
29.
29 piercing damage to a basket.
So you attempt to just move this basket out of the way, and as you prong your horns down towards this basket, you just smush it into the dirt and utterly obliterate it.
Nice.
And you hear just off in the crowd, you hear Kyle just go, "No!
That was my whole business. My granddaddy made that.
And then, I don't know, I don't want to use my tail. Can I just sort of like, in the sort
You
of
don't have to use your tail.
fairy
if you don't
dragon
want.
way, celebratory, I just want to wiggle it.
Just
Just do
flap
the
your little
helicopter.
wings.
Yeah, I want to wave it, but I want to wave it in like a sort of upright angle, so I'm not going to be taking out the lads who have
Are
just
you
brought
going
back.
to wave your tail like the Queen waving to the crowd?
Yes, sort of like a
Just a
yes.
gentle, a vertical rotation, you might
Yes,
say.
I like that. Very British, indeed.
To your,
Yes,
to your
British
admiring
Trask.
and terrified public.
With butterfly wings, yeah. Anyone want to fuck with me?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not going to make you roll to whirl your tail around. In fact, no, fuck it. It's D&D. Roll performance.
How many
Performance,
buildings will he destroy?
Here comes that low roll.
13.
Bring on the 1.
30.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, 13.
It's a reasonable wave. People would recognise it as a wave.
Can I?
The crowd goes,
Are we in initiative?
Keth.
How very polite.
Keth. Keth. It says, I think this is your domain now, and I'm going to hold out Jesse and Jamie. in front of... Is that right? Is it Jesse and Jamie?
Yes.
Jesse and Jamie?
Jesse and Jamie, yeah.
I'm going to hold them out in front of Keth, but just sort of like, here you go. Like they're toys to me in front
Meanwhile,
of Keth.
this crowd has seen this gigantic bewinged Tarask appear, grab two orcs, shout, "Jeff Silverbow! Jeff Silverbow!" at a Naga and an ogre. The Naga ran away, and then it swallowed an ogre. It destroyed a hot air balloon wicker basket,
And a man's
then
And a man's livelihood.
waved its tail around. Three people magically reappeared, and it held out the two orcs it had captured, and also said, "Jeff Silverbow," like that.
Sounds about right for the start of an episode.
Okay, good, fine. Just so we're all on the same page. There's a little catch up for everyone who may have not been following that. So, Keth, I guess, I mean, we were in initiative order, but
Feels like the fight's a bit
I think
over now.
that's kind of out the window now. As
I am the initiative order.
there are three remaining combatants, two of which are, I mean,
2 seconds. Sorry,
let's be
sorry,
fair.
guys, give me 2 seconds.
I'm just gonna be fair.
Keth,
There's one of them.
how are we going to get that in the professor's machine?
Oh, there is another one. That's fair, actually. To be fair,
Good point.
there is another one.
I'm not saying I will, Keth, but I might be able to go back in a ball.
I'm not.
Put it this way, you're going to be the best there ever was at this rate. No fucking problem.
Either way. Legitimately or otherwise.
You've also already got it, so...
Yeah.
My trousers were already this wet.
Jeff,
I'm not that intimidated. It was very wet where I went.
I landed right in a puddle.
These guys can't understand me, and they're just screaming. Can you stop them screaming? And just, I don't know, you might want to talk to them. I don't want to crush them.
Stop them screaming.
I can crush them if you want. It's just, honestly, I don't want to crush them. That feels a bit mean, but they've been a
You
bit
could
of a
just
dick.
fling them off into the distance if you really want to.
Yes.
What, where we are there? Can I have like an investigation check for any like flowers on them?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
11.
With 11, yeah, you find a single rose.
Oh, perfect. I'd also like to find like the sweetest, like most innocent, eyes full of hope little child that's gazing up at Jeff in wonder. If I can do that.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Okay, yeah, sure.
You can't sacrifice him to please him.
A wisdom, also an 11.
You find a wide-eyed child, but they're spotty and disgusting,
Fine by me. I will like sort of
and a little bit sticky.
stomp over to it.
That's all children.
Yes, true. And I will go,
This is for you.
and just hand him a nice little rose, and just sit down on the floor really calmly.
So you stomped up to a child, went, "Derek Normalbeard,"
Gave him a
and
rose.
then- and gave him a rose and sat down.
Yeah.
Cool.
Next to him, next to the crowd.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
I'm just trying to calm everybody
The child
down.
wets its pants.
Oh god.
Oh, no, it's okay, lad. There's puddles everywhere. Don't worry about it.
The crowd is shockingly quiet, just looking agape at what has just gone down.
Jeff,
Right, I suppose
Any,
it's time for Keth to have a word.
further moves? We're not a threat to these people, are we, Jeff?
What, Keth?
Keth, say something to him. No one else can understand me, and it just makes me sound like I'm going Jeff Silverbow, and I'm sure that's
Easy,
terrifying.
And he's just roaring. He's just roaring.
Easy, Jeff. You are terrifying everybody. Right, you two.
That's what Godzilla must. That's all a Godzilla is. It's just misunderstood. It's their roaring. It's going, please, guys, I'm really friendly, really. I just want to help you. And everyone else hears, "Rah!"
Right, Team Shittle. I'll give you a choice. Either my new Icosamon is going to test out his throwing arm with a pair of you, or you are going to release all the Icosamon in these sacks and give back everybody who you've stolen. What'll it be?
Do you know who you're messing with?
I know exactly who I'm messing with. A pair of fucking losers. Look at you.
Can I squeeze slightly tighter?
Are you really giving me a challenge? Jeff, give them a little squeeze. But don't burst them.
I do so.
I'm going to turn to the child next to me and go, "Oh, I love it when he does this."
I'll tell you
Roll a strength check.
Me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I?
Well, no.
Whilst he's
Jeff.
Oh, me. Okay.
Yeah. If you're doing the squeezing, roll
18
a strength check.
Plus.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Whilst also he says that, can I use frightful presence on the
I was
two of them?
looking at that earlier.
I mean, tell me what frightful presence does.
So each creature of the Tarask's choice, within 120 feet, which I assume in my hands is okay, and they are aware that I'm there, so that's
You're
fine.
not Mr. Tickle.
They have to succeed in DC 17 Wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute, understandably so. A creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns with disadvantage if the Tarask is in its line of sight. You're in my hands. Ending the effect on its success. So, yes.
Okay.
Could you please have a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw?
For whom?
For Jesse and Jamie.
Okay.
Just Jesse and Jamie. In fact, you know what? Their little Kosamon thing.
Mouse.
Mouse. That's it. Couldn't remember the legally binding name.
Okay.
Yeah, my house has gone very quiet amongst all of this.
This is where this mouse is about to get swallowed.
I'm not being funny, but that's probably the best roll of 3 D20s I've ever done.
Oh, God. Only I can turn into a terrifying creature and not be intimidating.
Absolutely every single one of them succeeded, and one of them rolled a natural 20.
Wow.
Now you're frightened of them.
Just throw them anyway.
I mean, I'm not going to say that.
If it's successful, the creature is immune to frightful presence for the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
So you can't frighten them.
I can't frighten you now. None of them are frightened by me.
Which is a weird situation, given that you are literally holding them like a toy.
Yeah.
But yes, every single one of them saved.
I suppose you just can't. It just means they won't be frightened. You know, you can still
probably intimidate, and Keth
still
would probably
intimidate.
sort of like go. You know, I'd say Jeff. Like, okay, it's metagaming, so I won't say it, but
No.
I would have some ideas.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got some. I just don't know what. I don't want to. It's not who I am, man. I kind of want to just put them down now. Like, can I just dump them down in front of Keth aggressively? Like, just.
Oh yeah, same. I want to put them down as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Are you attempting to do damage to them?
I want to break their legs. I don't want them to run away. I want to
And
throw
you
them
say
down.
I'm bad.
Just a.
Roll to hit the ground with 2 orcs.
Oh, a 2. But
You hit yourself.
strength. Is that strength attack or am I
Strength
doing...
plus
I would
10.
say it's a
claw?
dexterity because it's a thrown thing.
Dexterity is plus 0.
Yeah, so it's not a claw attack because I'm throwing them with my claw.
It's not a melee, is it? Thrown things are dexterities, are they not? So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm a siege monster, so I deal double damage on object. Oh, it's objects and structures. Never mind. Damn it. That's cool.
You
though.
do double damage to the ground with the orcs that
Yes.
you don't hit the ground with them.
I missed the ground.
They just
They bounce
they
off.
land on your own feet.
Oh, is it one of those where I sort of like throw them and they hold onto my thumbs and it's like, oh, what you doing?
Meanwhile, you're like smashing office buildings and stuff.
Yeah, get off, and they just sort of crumple onto the ground instead in a little pile.
They're just a bit dusty.
Legs broken, unfortunately.
Keth, you need to sort these two out.
But they are prone, so good news.
Sort them out, or I'm going to swallow them like I did the orc. I don't want to do it, but they just need incapacitating because they've been nothing but trouble.
Speaking of which, I guess roll 16d6.
Whoa.
Pedro, if you snooze that alarm again, I'm going to feed you to Bill. Pedro, you didn't wake me up. And now they're all here. They're expecting some wisdom now. Yes. Hello, welcome everybody to The Moment with the Master. It's absolutely fantastic to have you aboard our merry but mostly filled with mayhem adventures brave ship Roll Britannia. It would never have gotten this far across the seven seas without our loyal fans out there, so you deserve an extra special thank you from all of us here in the crew. And it means the world to us that you clamber aboard every week. We just couldn't do without you. Duck and cover, everybody. Incoming random celebrity shout-out! Interesting. So it seems that football commentator John Motson has been listening in and has offered his assistance to commentate on the battles on Roll Britannia. Well, it's very kind, John, but then I'd have nothing to do, eh? Now, where's that feathered fiend Pedro? Where are you with that scroll? Finally. I still can't believe you let me sleep in. Now we look stupid. But he's part of your job. You're supposed to be my assistant. Well, give me the damn scroll and go and get me a pastry to make up for it. Shoo. Right, this week's shout-out goes to Mario Siegs, who messaged us through our Twitter account all the way from Australia. Thank you so much for getting in touch. We're really glad that you're enjoying the show. Now, I know you lot are puzzling about what to get your loved ones for last night, but don't worry. We've got you covered. Struggling to get something for Nan? Simple. Be better at D&D t-shirt. What to give your boss? Easy. A Nancy's bar apron. Here at Roll Britannia, we are more than just terrible adventurers, you know. We're personal shoppers as well. It has absolutely flown by, but it's been a whole week since Tom ripped off his beard for Movember. It's all for a fantastic cause, and so far he's managed to raise over £1,200, but he's not stopping there. You can still donate all the way through Movember. So if you can spare a penny or two, he'd really appreciate it. Just follow the links on our social pages. Laughing at his fledgling top lip is also encouraged. Now, I know you lot out there will just love having a chat with us, but for those who haven't had a go, getting in touch with the show couldn't be easier. Just search for us on social media, wherever your favourite platform is. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord. Have a look, we're there. And if you've got an idea for the show, or you've got a question for one of the crew, or if you just want a D&D natter, we are there for you. Also, if you're feeling really generous, why not do something amazing and take a couple of minutes to give us a 5-star review, eh? If your ears are really enjoying what they're hearing, shout it out there on whatever you choose to listen to our merry little podcast on. Not only that, but a kind word from you really helps other great people just like yourself to discover the show. It'll only take a couple of minutes of your time, but you'll have done a really good thing. And one more very important thing, bash that subscribe button, otherwise it'll just annoy Derek, and you know by now just how badly he plays with others. Right, that's enough for this week. I've left those four unsupervised for far too long, and Pedro has yet again gone AWOL with my snacks, so get out of here, you lots. Have you not found that trophy yet? Go!
Whoa, hold on there, James. Just before we get back to the action, I want to chip in. Get it? Anyway, did you know that support for Roll Britannia is brought to you by Manscaped, who are the best in men's below-the-waist grooming? They're the champions of the world. Not only do Manscaped offer precision-engineered tools for your family jewels, but Manscaped have just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0, all across Europe. So, having been sent a bunch of stuff from the lovely people at Manscaped, I decided that it was time that this buccaneer braved the bush once more. Now, after previous frightful experiences, the jungle was approached with caution. But after the first stroke of the Lawnmower 4.0, it was like I was Tarzan, cutting through the trees with ease. This 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. So now I feel confident shaving my boys once more. Plus, not only are there additional guard lengths to customise your trim, lengths 1 to 4, but also it has a super useful 4000K LED spotlight for when a more precise shave is needed. Also, big shout out to the Manscaped ball toner. I'm not quite sure what it does, but man is it refreshing. So why not join me, the other Buccaneers, and over 4 million other people worldwide who trust Manscaped? And with this exclusive offer for you, our wonderful listeners, 20% off
and free worldwide shipping with the code ROLLBRIT at manscaped.com. That's ROLLBRIT, ROLLBRIT at manscaped.com. Now we can get back to the action.
Hang on. That was a large amount of numbers. 16d6. Okay, that's not...
Yes, please.
16?
Yes, he did say that number.
I did say 16, yes.
Where's
Malrus, what are you doing in all of this?
Just watching in awe of
What shape are you in, Malrus, by the way?
I'm just me, because
You're in doppelganger shape.
I was in doppelganger shape, I think, when
Nice.
Or was I Malrus when I appeared on the boat? Was I me? Or
You can't have been Malrus. Well, you were Malrus on the boat, but you can't
when
see
we
yourself.
Came back,
Yeah.
You came back as
Well,
an
I
Icosamon.
came back as Icosamon.
You're an
myself.
Icosamon.
So I'll just be Icosamon, doppelganger Malrus, staring up at what's going on in complete disbelief at the size of Jeff.
47. Oh, God. I've just realised what you've asked me to roll.
What was it?
Can I vomit him?
It's the acid damage to the ogre in his stomach right now.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, are we going to see a shoo, and a red light is going to come out of my stomach? Hopefully. I'm starting to feel guilty now.
He needs some Gaviscon, that boy.
Couple of orcish firefighters going in.
Great power comes great responsibility, and I feel like
I mean, you're dissolving an ogre.
Keth, do something with these two. What do you need me to do,
Right.
Master?
You just wait there, Jeff. If these two start really messing about, then just start throwing them around.
Okay.
But
Don't do it.
Right.
Stupid, you two. Jeff Silverbow.
Right, Team Shuttle. It's time you released all these Icosamon, isn't it? Otherwise, my Jeff here was just going to simply destroy you. You choose.
You'll have to pry them out of our... Normally by this point, we've been exploded or flung into the air or something. It doesn't normally take this long.
Welcome to the real world, motherfuckers.
I love that you're sat next to a child with a rose at this point, just shouting that from the sidelines.
No easy escapes this time.
I don't
What'll it be?
understand. We can't come back empty-handed this time.
I fist bumped the guy next to me.
Can't go back empty-handed to who?
The boss will kill us.
Who will?
Who
The
will?
boss.
Who's your boss?
The boss.
The boss.
Boss. You know,
Boss Hog
the boss.
from the Dukes of Hazzard.
Keth.
Who's the boss?
He's our boss. The boss of the team. Just give me a minute. Whew.
Give me a second, lad.
That's a really big thing. Where did that... Where did it come from? I don't know.
Superior Icosamon training, obviously.
I think I
Tell me
might
who
have
it is.
accidentally slipped them something, Keth.
I think
In a
I've
minute.
got some broken ribs, Jesse.
Oh, no.
In a minute, we're going to see just how far he can throw you.
Have I hurt him?
No, they're fine. Don't
Jeff,
worry, Jeff. Look
Ask
at that
where
over
the
there.
boss is. Ask where the boss is.
Where's your boss?
We can't tell you that. He'll kill us.
My Icosamon will kill you. He will definitely kill you if you don't tell me the information
Can
I
I
need to
go
know.
up to Jamie and grab him by the scruff of the neck? And
Ooh.
just shout Malrus Tosscoble at him?
You can definitely grab Jamie's singed Team Shuttle outfit, yes. No one said him, but yes.
They.
Fair, them. Go. Well, what would you like to do once you've grabbed it?
I said, shout Malrus Tosscoble at him.
Okay. You do that.
Are you shouting Malrus Tosscoble?
Yeah,
You actually
because that's
just
the only
say-
thing he can
Oh.
understand.
Fair.
Okay. You do
Malrus.
that. I don't understand what you want me to do with this information.
I'm trying to intimidate him.
Oh, fair.
Oh, right. Well, just roll intimidation
I,
then.
thought you were trying to seduce him.
Did you just take his clothes
Them.
off?
No.
Oh.
I
thought you
walked
took
up
his
to
clothes
him,
off.
grabbed him by the scruff of the neck and was like, Malrus Tosscoble.
Oh, I thought you'd gone up to him and asked him to take his
Right.
clothes off.
I mean, he's just been grappled by a Godzilla. I'm not 100% certain this is the most intimidating thing that's happened to him today.
Well, let me roll and find out, shall we?
Yeah, but he wasn't intimidated by me, so this is going to be amazing.
Yeah. So
I hope
Yeah.
he's really intimidated right now.
Roll intimidation.
Go on, Malrus.
Lick his mind.
You could find out where the boss is.
Well,
Yeah.
wait and see.
I'm going to turn to the little boy next to me and go,
Sorry, my mate's getting involved now, so I'm going to have to run. But it was nice to meet you.
fist bump him, and then I'm going to leave.
Roll to hit.
Child with broken hand.
Oh, God. All I want to do is do a gentle fist
That
bump.
is 17.
Oh, that is...
Yeah, 17 sort of intimidates them.
Excellent.
Yes.
That is a... that's a 20, not that.
Yeah, a 20 definitely hits for a fist bump. You're fine.
And now I want to lick his mind.
Little,
Do it, Malrus.
give
Yes.
him a little rocky wink. And I'll make my way
The
over
kid
to him.
goes,
Holy what is this thing? Jamie is very fucking freaked out. Jamie feels in a lot of pain. They are wishing that they'd had a better breakfast that morning because it might have been their last one.
oh, it's a surface thoughts.
And they are wondering where the fuck Mouse is.
Can I go deeper and find out where the boss is?
Crazy.
Okay, roll what you need to roll to go deeper.
I'm going to, as I walk up, I'm just going to go to the lads.
All right, Jeff, what's Malrus doing? Braid lick?
Probably.
Oh, sick. Who are these? Oh, yes.
No, lick.
They're
We're just talking amongst ourselves.
yeah.
So,
I'm going to go over to the crowd at this point. I'll just sort of wander over in front of them and be like,
Boom. Boom.
Hi, everyone.
Boom.
My name's Jeff.
Boom.
I don't mean to alarm everyone.
They all back up quite a lot, and there's a few screams from the back as people are trampled slightly.
No. Calm down. Everyone, could you just calm down, please? Could everyone please just calm down a second? I'm trying to
They're all
explain
running.
myself.
they're all legging it across the quad to get as far away from you as they can,
Jeff, you're spitting.
except for the spotty sticky kid.
Jeff, you're spitting again.
I'm just so misunderstood. Gasper!
Jeff, don't worry. Don't worry. He's with your old body. Which, Malrus made a very good point. I'm not sure how we're going to get you back into that machine.
oh, yeah. Fuck. We've still got to go and do that after this.
Malrus, while reading the target's mind, you have advantage on wisdom, charisma, and persuasion, intimidation, and persuasion, and deception checks. So, yeah. But this is like an NPC, so I would say you could just role play it and see what James wants to make you roll.
Well,
But you'd have but weirdly, you'd have to role play through Keth, which would be interesting.
Then he's like connected to his mind. I got.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, if you
True,
want to
true, true.
ask him something, he's not going to understand you because you're on Icosamon.
Even though he's doing it mentally, because he's doing it mind to mind, and therefore Malrus himself
He's
mentally.
still on Icosamon.
But his mind is a Malrus.
His mind is Malrus.
Ooh,
That's a very
yes.
good
And
point.
Malrus speaks Orc. Fuck.
No.
No.
Damn it! I was so
Orc
close.
either, so-
I was so close.
But they taught...
Do languages matter in the mind?
Yes.
No.
Do you dream in German?
languages? So.
Can I see what images I can perceive then?
Yes.
Because I perceived
You-
imes when I was in Jeff's
You can, yes.
mind.
So as you delve into Jamie's mind, you see images of a lovely kitchen. You see images of a sort of warehouse where this balloon was. You see images of looking down on the sporting facilities as these giant hoses are turned on, and you see Icosables being sucked up inside. And you see a shadowy figure in a chair, wearing a sharp red suit.
Ron Burgundy.
So I presume his office smells of leather-bound books and rich mahogany.
Rich mahogany, yes. It smells of Sex Panther, and it stings the nostrils.
It's illegal in 9 countries.
To be fair, Giovanni from Pokemon does have like cats and stuff like that
Who?
around him. So
Who?
it works.
From what?
Who?
Who?
What?
What? What are you talking about?
References?
They made a parody of this podcast that I listened to.
What a strange out of the blue reference, Alex.
It's so weird. What's the connection there?
Balls.
Yeah.
Alex, your mind in the
And
gutter.
the red suit.
Look, just because we're both wearing t-shirts that say balls on them in big letters does not mean that you get to make connections.
Yeah, we have 2 balls on each of our t-shirts.
It's true, we do.
It's on the front and the back.
One on the front and one on the back. It's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But do you know what? The one on the back's a bit bigger, so...
Starting to jingle when I walk now.
Anywho, Malrus, you see this figure and you see the image of a very fancy-looking house and some gates with security guards stood outside. Ooh. And there's a postbox that says Georg Varney on it. But you don't know it says that because you don't read Orc.
Yeah. Yeah. Would I recognise the location of this fancy house?
Yeah.
Would we have travelled past it before on our way to the stadium?
You've not seen this. You've not seen this house before.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
What else would you look for though? Because he's surely got memories of the attack and flying the balloon. You could probably glean something from that. I say go even deeper, Mal.
Any information about this boss?
Yeah.
Is there? Do you
go on, Malrus?
A picture of the boss?
Come on, go in, Malrus.
Whilst I'm in here,
don't just use it for evil.
Rummaging around in his mind.
What's his bank account number and sort code?
Is there anything that I can glean?
You probe deeper into my mind. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Go balls deep, all the way to the hinge end.
Is there any path that I can determine to get to the fancy house from where we are now?
Is there any path you can determine?
Well, from a balloon bird's eye view.
Oh, nice.
From recognising their journey in the hot air balloon from wherever they came from, would he have sort of leant out and went, "Oh, that's the boss's house"? And
he totally is the kind of guy that would as well.
Yeah. I can see the boss's house from here.
Shut up, Jamie.
Yes,
Malrus. That's so wicked.
Yep.
So, in the memories that you're floating around in, you come across one where you see you're Jamie and they're floating around in this stolen hot air balloon in the shape of a mouse's head. And you see there's a sort of a nameplate on the inside of the hot air balloon.
If found,
Keth, you would recognise if you saw this that it says property of Kyle.
Yeah.
Incorporated. Kyle's Balloons Limited.
Built by great-great-granddaddy Kyle.
Yeah. So was that a rental?
You don't understand what anyone's saying, but at one point you do see that Jamie, they look over the side and see a very fancy looking part of town with very large houses, as sort of a boulevard, if you will, with, ordinarily on a street you'd expect to see several hundred sort of houses built on this block, but from what you can see, there's maybe half a dozen.
Can I recognise where it is in relation to the stadium?
You tell me. That's got to be that's an intelligence check. I can't tell you whether you recognise something.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
This is proper D&Ding this episode.
Yeah.
I love it.
I've got
like
nothing to intelligence, so let's just roll.
I mean, guys, I like it
roll
roll
anyway.
more because I get a lot of pluses this episode. I'm not going to lie.
A lot of natural 30s.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Yeah, no, you can't work out where that is in relation to the stadium.
Oh, Malrus, I'm sorry. I'll take them back.
You'd recognise it if you saw it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you saw it again, you'd know where it was.
I'm sure somebody on the island would know where that part of town is. And point us in that
Okay,
direction.
I'm done in the head now. I'm going to leave.
Close your door on
Malrus.
the way out.
Malrus, come back to us, mate. Malrus, you're doing that.
Malrus has now pulled out.
Okay, as you exit Jamie's head, they sort of start and then vomit.
Malrus, you're doing that starey thing. Come back to us, mate.
Go on, mate.
What?
He's glassy-eyed. Ow.
What?
Malrus, why is your tongue in his ear?
I'll explain later.
That was a stranger's ceiling. Oh.
I'm just going to turn to them and go, are you okay? Oh, shit, no, you don't...
Look, Jesse, I don't know what you think, but I think that, we don't have an escape route. my house seems to have legged it. I think if we just split the Accosables 50-50, you keep half, we take half, we can go our separate ways. Everyone's happy.
Fuck no, dude. Fuck no, dude.
Are the Acosaspheres in a bag somewhere, or like in a
giant Hessian sack, as I said? 2 of them.
Can I pick that up and try and fly with my wings? I want to see if my wings are...
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Nice.
I've got wings. I might as well see if they work.
Fair? Yeah.
I mean, if I'm a winged Tarask, I mean, come on.
We'll see what Jeff does first.
So what do you want to roll for first, James?
You can pick up a sack.
Excellent. I might not have been as
reference.
Jeff. 18.
As you pick up these sacks, you sort of turn and you look towards the sky, and these little tiny wings on your back start flapping away.
Come on.
And a downdraft, a downwash starts filling the ground, and paper and crisp packets and programs from today's events, little plastic cups from people who wanted to take their drink away from the bar.
Yeah, some of those paper straws that have now sort of like wilted because of all the liquid.
Yeah,
and
lots of
puddles
that.
and stuff.
And they start blowing around everywhere. The little spotty, sticky child is still there with his single rose.
Petals flying off it.
I imagine there's a lot of betting slips and stuff going past as well.
Yeah, betting slips are going past. And you do take off. You get a hole 2 inches off the ground.
And then a 6.9 magnitude earthquake breaks out and the city is destroyed.
Do I move any distance?
Keth, it's glorious.
That 2 inches is the limit of your aerial abilities.
Fly, my pretty.
I just want to see if I can get higher jumping.
Yes, I mean, yeah, you can definitely jump.
Jeff, what are you doing?
I'm gonna turn to.
Might be a shockwave.
I'm taking these balls away because the 50-50 option sounded like shit to me. And also, now we've got 100% of them, so.
Excellent.
Quids
I
in,
was
mate.
never going to let these guys get away with it anyway.
Fuck, we're giving these back, Derek.
Since this has gone on for a little while,
I won't
Jeff,
argue with you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Can you roll 16d6, please?
Hang on.
One melted.
I've got a few
ogre.
more out after last time, so it should be a bit easier to tell.
Can I look around while he's doing this to see if I see Officer Benny anywhere?
Yeah. Roll perception.
I want to do something after this as well. I need to look for something.
What are you looking for?
The JML testing with Toastface.
And why are you looking for that?
Because I haven't seen it in Jeff's hands.
Are you looking for it because I brought it up?
I know that he had it, and
Do you have any reason to suppose he doesn't have it?
Well, he hasn't got any pockets.
41.
Okay. Yep.
Yay!
All of you, yes. Yeah.
We're good.
I got that. I got that, Jeff. Yep.
So it was Malrus laughing. That's fine. And in investigation, I get +3, so 14.
With a 14.
Oh, he's going to be really cruel now.
Well, you gave him a bullshit reason, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I know.
He's not got any pockets.
It flew.
I hadn't got any
Like
pockets
you.
beforehand, mate. I'm not going to lie.
It's true. Well, there's always one.
Sorry.
You're undermining my incredibleness.
You don't see the JML Toasty McToastface
Oh, okay.
in the immediate vicinity.
I rolled a 16. Do I see Officer Benny?
Yes, you do. Officer Benny is trying to corral the crowds to a safe exit from the plaza.
Right. I think I'm going to turn to Keth if he's like looking around on the ground for whatever reason. I'm going to turn to Keth. I'm just going to go,
There's
Keth.
a dog there as well.
That's the wolf.
The panic
That's
dog.
Officer Benny's wolf.
Yeah.
Officer Benny's wolf is
Oh, the
barking
wolf.
at the crowd.
Wicked. I'm sure the wolf could do that on its own. They're quite well trained. Kev, we need Officer Benny
Yes.
over here. These two need to come into custody with us. And then they can take it from there. They could probably tell us where that boss's house is, located.
Excellent. I'll just go and get him. Officer Benny!
Back, everyone, back. Please proceed safely to the exits.
Officer
Please
Benny!
say there's an emergency situation. Do not fear, we have everything under control. The constabulary is all at hand. We have dealt with the immediate problem of the icosasphere theft. We are now dealing with the current situation of the fuck-off monster that is here.
Officer
We will
Benny.
get it sorted
Officer Benny. Officer
very
Benny.
presently. Oh,
Officer Benny.
gods, it's you.
Good news.
What? Please tell me that you have found a way to get rid of this gigantic monster that is terrifying the paying customers and participants of the tournament alike.
Oh, he's fine. He belongs to me. He's just misunderstood.
He belongs to you?
Yes, he's misunderstood. Look,
Well, why was he screaming Jeff Silverbow at the crowds just now?
because he was saying, we've found the criminals' team shuttle. They're over here.
Well,
We've
of course
got
it's
them.
Team Shuttle. It's always bloody Team Shuttle.
We'll come and arrest them.
Fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for the inconvenience of having to arrest a criminal.
I mean, I'm on crowd control here. Can you not see that?
Hey, puppy. I didn't realise your motto was to protect and swerve. Come on.
Malrus, see if you could talk to his dog. Get the dog to walk him over here.
What?
We could
He
talk
really
to
is
other
misunderstood.
Officer Benny does follow you, Keth, back to the
Never
crumbled
mind, he's on his way over
Team
anyway.
Shuttle.
Do you want me to sit down over here, Keth? I'll do that. Jeff's just going to sit down like a dog in the corner.
Dum. Oh, Jeff.
Bloody hell.
Jeff, do you still have my lighter?
No. Look
Where
at me,
is it?
Keth. Why the fuck would I need a lighter?
No,
Where did you
I'm
put
going to
it?
curl up like a little dog ball.
Where did you put it?
It's on the floor over there somewhere. I don't know.
Could
I
you
dropped it.
Could you point
No.
with your tail?
I don't know. A lot of stuff's happened. Basket was there. Now it's not. Well, it's sort of smushed. People were here. Now they're not. Lighters could be anywhere, Keth. I can't help you, mate. I'm massive. Check it out. I'm quite tired, though. I'm going to have a little nap here. Night.
Just going to curl up like a little
Thanks,
dog.
Jeff.
Being
Great stuff.
Beg's tuckered him all out, hasn't it?
Oh, it was a big day for him.
Officer, here they are, look.
Yeah, you know, he turned into a giant Tarrasque with butterfly wings. Officer Benny is just sort of starting to arrest Jesse and Jamie when out of the shadows jumps Malrus, and he says, "Not so fast, Team Shuttle!" And he's holding 2 grenades. Roll initiative, everyone.
Excellent.
Ooh.
I'm going to sit this one out for the first couple of rounds, if that's okay, just because I'm asleep as far as the story is
Oh,
concerned.
but you're the biggest and the most badass.
Yeah, I know, but it seemingly would take a lot to wake up Tarrasque up.
You know, I'm
I suspect it would,
I'm
yeah.
committed to the story here.
It's like
Sorry.
Snorlax, you know? Who? What?
Unless anyone's got a flute.
Oh, it's true. Yeah. We've got a chicken whistle.
Yeah, we do have a chicken whistle, to be fair.
Are you calling me a chicken, Derek? Someone wants to get swallowed. Hey, do you want to say hello to the orc? No,
Is that a euphemism? Is that a euphemism?
It can be.
Okay.
I got.
Initiative
14.
16.
Oh, you got 15.
Can you imagine the deafening
50.
roar of a Tarrasque?
You asked for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, it's Malrus's go first. He rolled a 19,
Oh.
and he lobs both grenades in Derek's direction.
I'm cool.
No.
I'm gonna
pins
essentially.
in?
I don't know how turns stack up, but my intention is to dive onto these grenades anyway.
There you go, James.
Okay.
Sink them into.
Does a 15 hit?
No, it does not.
Oh. So these 2 grenades bounce off your rocky surface,
Mm-hmm.
and they both land at the feet of Jesse and Jamie.
Okay.
And they both look down. They both look down, and they look at each other, look down at these 2 grenades that have landed at their feet, and they give each other this knowing look, sigh. An explosion rips through the air, and they are sent flying into the air, soaring higher and higher as their voices Doppler into insignificance as they shout, "Looks like Team Shuttle's blasting off again."
Ah, Derek, the old trampoline grenade.
So once our little Jeff has now grown quite large, he gathers himself and slowly takes charge. The other bucks return. Jeff swallows an ogre. Derek joins the crowd as Keth tries to take over. Malrus gets brain-licky and sees the boss man's mansion. Officer Benny doesn't like illegal stuff. Don't know if he mentions. Jeff's asleep in the corner. Mouse is not a friend. Some failed grenades deflect the wrong way, and Team Shuttle are off again. What will our bucks do now with this mouse-shaped bombardier? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Now then, you lot, we need your help. We need to make our piratical adventure simply the best D&D 5e podcast out there on the 7 seas. So, we've decided to be very brave indeed and launch our own Roll Britannia Patreon page. And don't you worry. Though we may be scoundrels and vagabonds in the Shattered Lands, we're certainly not going to be stealing your hard-earned booty to line our coffers. All of the money we raise will be ploughed right back into the show, so we can be the best that we can be. So what's in it for me, I hear you say? Well, there's a whole treasure chest's worth to be had. There's exclusive Buccaneer prologues so that you can learn some of the secrets of our favourite heroes and where it all began. You'll also be able to read the finest tabloid on the high seas, the Daily Teledath. You can get your hands on ARC-exclusive merchandise too that you won't find in our shop. And the best part, your very own handcrafted, beautifully made and totally unique piece of crap art drawn just for you by your favourite Buccaneer. Just look out for Roll Britannia on patreon.com, or even easier, follow the links in our social media or Linktree pages and let us navigate the way for you. And worry not, the nautical antics of the Roll Britannia Buccaneers will still be available every Wednesday as usual, absolutely free. After all, we certainly wouldn't want any of our amazing and loyal fans to be spending any more than they can afford. We wouldn't have got anywhere without you and all the other awesome fans out there. So, with your help and your support, you can make this show even better.
Do you suffer from chronic storytelling dysfunction? Do you find you're overrun with trite tropes and cliché character patterns? Well, you're not alone.
In my old age, I was tired of boring stories, but thanks to Dice Chronicles, I feel young again.
If you suffer from a lack of creative world building or one-dimensional character development, Dice Chronicles may be just what you need.
My characters always felt flat and unable to perform, but with Dice Chronicles, I'm not afraid of being my true self. Before I started listening to Dice Chronicles, I felt so alone in my hunger. But now I'm a first-rate villain.
Dice Chronicles gave me a purpose, but most importantly, it gave me a terrible French accent.
Hi, I'm Yarn, and before Dice Chronicles, I used to be terrified of magic, but now after just a few episodes, I've got magic pouring out of my eyeballs.
I used to suffer from crippling anxiety, but thanks to Dice Chronicles, now I only suffer from anxiety from going on an adventure with my friends.
Dice Chronicles is not responsible for rolling natural ones, TPKs, or the general feeling that our characters are better than yours. Ask your DM today if Dice Chronicles is right for you. Find us at podbean.com or wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts.